Hi. You know what I just realized? I'm really pretty. Like, it doesn't matter if I just woke up, just got out of the shower, face red from crying, scrubbed clean, or like sleep pressed from the bed with my like wrinkles all exacerbated. But I am a pretty fucking girl. Like, I'm more than just okay-ish, which is what I thought I was a lot throughout my life. But the more that I like stare at myself like on camera, the more I realize that I am really fucking attractive physically. I've got a hot body and I'm really pretty. Hey! Hey! Easy. That little fucking puppy is such a demon. Anyways, I thought my whole childhood, and I've even like been looking back at photographs of me from when I was a kid, and I've realized like, oh my god, you thought you were so ugly and so fat, you were thin, and you looked amazing. Like, but I think that I am more right now than I ever was when in my youth. And even where I had like youth on my side, like I'm getting wrinkly, you know, I'm getting these deep creases here and here and here, you know, but like I love that. I don't want it to go away. I actually very much like my face aging, but the thing that like has me like about it so much, that sounds like ripping. What are you tearing? Oh, these demons. The thing that's got me the most like, oh man, about it is that I'm getting more attractive as time goes on. And it's fucking crazy. Dude, Emily, and like I'm, you know, it's definitely, you know, I'm happy. And I'm really happy right now, especially like my life is so fucking good right now, and it has been for like the last month or so, maybe like going on 2 months. Things have been so fucking amazing. I like wake up every day and there's no bullshit, there's no drama, there's no chaos. Like I wake up and I start my day and I just have my life and interact, you know, like I've got my friends, I've got my family, we've got, you know, everything we need. And it's just very nice. It's very, very, very nice to be so boring and so excited about being boring. Penny, you're gonna get hurt. God, she's just like a solid brick of muscle. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a poop. Man. I am so much healthier and so much happier. Are you kidding me? I mean, like, just let's just be real. Like, in the couple of weeks that I was here, I like got 2 books like finished. You know, so having your basic necessities being met really does a lot for someone. I'm starting to get spaced out, like staring into space, and that usually only happens when I'm frustrated or have to do something I don't want to do. Oh yeah, there is stuff I have to do that I don't want to do. I need to like get my shit together. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I gotta do some chores and stuff, and I don't wanna. I should go make Elliot some breakfast. I should probably poop as well. Let's go in the house. Yeah, Gio, right? It's just like that, like after you take a shower and you just stand there. Guys, did you guys know that I wrote a book on harassment and stalking? Did you know that? On how to stay strong and how to be tough in the face of it all? Well, if you didn't know that, now you do, and you can find the link to it in my link tree. I also made a book. I basically took that book and I just made it a little bit more simple, languaged, and I'm making a series of kids' books. Dude, the idiot Redditors are now trying to... So the funny thing is, and this will never work because it didn't happen, so it won't work, but they are trying to... They're taking text from my book, and they are trying to find out who I plagiarized. Like... I'm not, like, do you really think I just sat and, like, copy-pasted from another book or something? Like, I don't understand how that works. Amazon, so when you self-publish through Amazon, it takes 3 days for your book to go through the vetting process because they put it through a system to ensure that no part of your book is plagiarized. And you have to actually go in and, like, select an option for, like, if you have reference sites, like, cite it, if you cite things. So if I cite a direct quote, I have to, like, input that and let them know, like, hey, this is a quote, you know? Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I totally use ChatGPT to help me fucking, to like get everything in together. You know what I mean? I'm a burnout, you know, ex-drug addict. But all the ideas are mine and all the concepts are mine and all the words are mine. But I definitely use ChatGPT to help me. But like, I don't understand, like, ChatGPT is not going to write a book for you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just, like, have it doesn't even put out that much text. You have, like, a limit or whatever. And you have to wait, like, I don't know, like a day or something before you can even utilize any extra text. I need a sweater. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm a burnout. I totally 100% have definitely used ChatGPT to help me edit and to make sure that, like, all of my punctuation and my grammar was proper. Absolutely. I don't have any other human to do that kind of stuff for me. So I used it for what it's for. But I don't understand. I'm not technologically savvy, Okay, I'm not technologically savvy. So I genuinely do not understand, like, one time, like one of the first times that I ever even like tried to use ChatGPT, it was like maybe like, I don't know, it was maybe like a month or two ago, maybe 3 months ago, when I did it for the first time. I don't understand how people elicit common sense out of this thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, how do people get the result? Like, I've seen these like images or whatever. Like, you see like people are like, oh, I used AI to like create this fucking crazy image, and they just like write a bunch of text. But so like, I don't know how to like world build in that way. Like, I don't know how to like verbally describe my surroundings. Like, I don't understand how to do that. I was never good at text-based games. And so I've always been a very visual learner, and even chat rooms back in the day, I wouldn't use like regular text-based chats. I was like a snob. I would use something called The Palace, which is a virtual chat room. It was the first virtual chat room where you had yourself a little avatar, and every time you typed something, a little bubble came out of your avatar. Like, I'm just a very visual person. So like, I genuinely do not know how to use ChatGPT. Like, I don't understand how to elicit the things that you want out of it. But 100%, I'm like, hey, here's a bulk of text. Can you please make sure this makes sense? You know? I'm just not really good at organizing my thoughts. But I have a lot of thoughts. If you fucking watch my content for fucking any amount of time, you'll know that lean into the cringe is my concept. I invented it. Oh, my teeth are so yellow right now. I invented that. That's my concept. Lean into the cringe is mine. It's not something someone else said and I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna steal that. No, it's mine. It's 100% mine. It's my concept. And the title of my book is my concept. All the chapter names, except for one. There was one chapter that I actually let ChatGPT help me on because I just couldn't figure it out for myself. Oh, another thing that I did let ChatGPT help me out on was some of the journal prompts. I ran out of ideas. Like, I ran out of like things to consider. And so I asked ChatGPT for a list of journal prompts that were in the same vein as my concept of leaning into the cringe. And so it spit out like a bunch of journal prompts. So yeah, I did get help with that. That's it. Other than that, it's my shit. So if it sucks, I've got no one to blame but myself, you know? But who cares? Listen, here's the thing, right? Even if the book fucking sucked, even if it was terrible, I don't care. Why are you being so loud?
The dog was trying to steal my phone.
Why are you being so loud in here? Hannah's still sleeping. The baby's sleeping.
The dog was trying to steal my phone.
But anyway, so I'm not smart enough to use that stuff.
Mom, guess what I did? I did a checkmate with the king and queen. His king and my queen.
You did.
I did this queen.
I'm gonna go poop.
Right here, and I went checkmate.
All right, I'm gonna leave you guys right here. I'm gonna go poop.
Checkmate. I did it. Oh my god. But isn't that crazy?
Yes, I'm gonna go poop.
The first time I ever played chess, I win. Wait, you won? Yeah, I won. Remember I did checkmate?
Baby,
Wait, is that the first
dog can go under this.
Yes, that was the first time. I've never played chess before. Like, on the board? No, I mean, like, I've never played it online here. I've only played Guess Who. I haven't played ever Monopoly, but I really want to get Monopoly. These are the games I've only played. Guess Who, Connect 4, hold on. Sorry, and those are about that. What is Sorry? Sorry, it's a game where when you get a sorry card, you take your piece switch it with another piece, and that piece goes back to the home base. So what? So what? So what? I don't even know how to play. Well, it's easy. You just pick a card, and if you get a 2, you pick another card, and if you either you can move 2 spaces forward, or you can get another card. Okay. Okay. No. You first, because I'm the first last time. That's how. No, you. No. You. Oh, you do it at the same time. Okay. Now we're brothers. Okay. No, I will. Oh, we both went at the same time, so I guess we both go at the same time again. We killed each other, so I guess both of us. Your piece also gets in there. We both are down 2 pieces. No, mine. You go. No.
Yeah, Emily, that's exactly what my point is. It's like I don't understand like what words I need to use to get what I want out of the stuff. So for the most part, I just don't use it. The only thing I really actually have used it for is so for example, when my power supply died, I asked ChatGPT if I could hook up the Harbor Freight solar panels to my Blue Eddy power box. I put like what the specs are for the power box, what the specs are for the Harbor Freight solar panels, and then I asked how would you do that? You know, like how do I do that? And so basically it told me how to do that. So that's like I ask it the same thing that I would ask like you know, like what is this? What does this word mean? What does this thing? What is this concept? I'm not understanding. Can you explain this to me like a 5-year-old? I'm not, you know, if I knew how to use ChatGPT, I would be way further ahead than I am right now. That's for sure. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my tooth. I'm gonna lose my teeth. Look, it's turning black right here, and it's turning black right there underneath the gum line. If you have never had your teeth scaled before, do not let your dentist do that to your teeth. I went 36 years of my life never having a cavity. I got my teeth scaled like 4 or 5 years ago, and now I'm getting cavities under the gum line. That never fucking happened before, ever. And then I didn't realize what they were doing when they scale. They use a drill. Why would they do that? Why would they use a drill on your teeth? That's gonna wear away the enamel and make your teeth sensitive to infection or whatever. If you're scaling teeth, shouldn't it be like scraping, gently scraping? The name scaling implies that you're removing scale, scraping scale, not drilling away the natural enamel of your teeth and making your teeth compromised. Fucking ridiculous. Guys, don't be throwing those pieces around. Elliot, do not throw pieces around. Kristen. Let me free to call you later. Okay, Kristen, are you still in here? I just realized I've been rude and haven't said directly hello to you, and I love you. Scaling is supposed to remove the plaque that's under the gum line. My teeth are all gonna fall out. Work until 6:30. Okay. I'm definitely gonna lose my teeth. I've had nightmares about it since I was like 7 or 8 years old. That I was gonna lose my teeth and they were gonna fall out. But you know what's crazy is that I already have teeth. Like by the time that my family members were my age, they had already had all dentures and shit. So the fact that I went as long as I went without any cavities is really a testament to my father's genetics. Because like by the time my mom was my age, she had already had like full workup. Like she doesn't have dentures, but she had like a bridge and like partial or something like that, and she had like root canals and all kinds of shit. I've never had any of that. I've had my wisdom teeth pulled, and honestly I didn't even need my wisdom teeth pulled. I shouldn't have got them pulled. I should have left them alone, but I trusted the dentist and I listened to the dentist, and so I let the dentist take them out. But they were growing in perfectly straight. They never gave me any problems. They were not impacted. They didn't bother me at all. The only thing I was worried about is I thought I had a cavity in my wisdom tooth, but come to find out, no, it's not a cavity, it's called a divot. And a lot of wisdom teeth have them, these divots. Orly, I don't hear you complain. You can either come inside or you can stay outside. But you're not going to sit here and whine. Are you coming? Come. Oh, good boy. He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard. He's just stuck around the trees, Mom. He's stuck around the trees, Mom. Go. I know. I'd be scared of her clawing your ass too if I were you. Orly, get out of the cat's food. That's for the kitty cat, not for the Orly. I wish my bite wasn't so fucked up. So I have tension, and so like I lock my jaw, I clench my jaw a lot. But because I have an overbite, when I clench my fucking jaw is touching, like touching. Like it sucks. And these teeth on the top, they go this way, and my teeth on the bottom go this way. So the bottom teeth, or maybe the bottom teeth go that way and the top teeth go that way. Yeah, it's the other way around. The top teeth go this way and the bottom teeth go this way. So my molars never touch. Like my molars just don't touch unless I do that, and then I have pain. Money! What? Go eat. Go eat, cat. Go. Go get it. Go get your food. Get out of my face. Get out my face. Oh, get out my face. Cat. For fuck's sake. No, please don't just immediately come over here and bump my phone. She's like, where'd your hands go? Did you mate? Was that what that was? Orly, don't mess with her food. You know the real reason why I haven't been going live lately is, like, what is there to talk about? No, sir. Mm-mm. No. No. Mm-mm. No. That's not for you. You can lick your lips and stare at me all you want, but you can't have it. You got your own food right over there. Oh, fuck. I meant to go make Elliot breakfast. Fuck. I just better go do that. Hey, Debbie. Debbie. Baking soda and peroxide are really great for issues with your mouth, and sea salt. Those toothpaste pellets that you saw me using, dude, those things are really nice because you chew them up, and so you're chewing and getting all the remineralizing, like, step power in your gums or in your molar cracks. I better go make my kid breakfast. She doesn't want your food. You can't trade. That's not how it works. Good boy. Good boy. So, like, what's new? Is anybody getting married? Anybody having kids? Dude. Okay, guys, to my women, to my girls, I've been taking this stuff for 4 days now. I can feel a difference. It may be placebo effect because I believe in organ meat, and I dehydrated, and I still, to this day, take my placenta pills. So I kept my placenta from when I gave birth to Elliot, and I dehydrated it, and I ground it up into powder, and then I put it into capsules that look just like this. So I'm a big proponent of that kind of stuff. And this has bovine organ meat, and it even has reproductive organs, and it is chock full of amino acids and stuff like that. I freaking love this stuff. I'm excited about it. And like, honestly, it just makes so much sense. I don't know why, like, I didn't do it, why I didn't start something like this, but like, obviously having access to a lot of organ meat is kind of like a part of the process. So, man, I'm excited. I want to do it. I want to make my own supplements. Be right back. Tell me about it. Hannah's funny, dude. I don't know about you guys, but like, people are funny. Teaching. What? Nuh-uh, Emily. Dude. I'm proud of you. And yet cat shit, because cat shit smells like cat food. And they put stuff in cats' food to make it extra stinky, because cats are persnickety. Hey guys, I don't know if you knew this, but I wrote a book about online harassment. So if you want to help support Elliot and I getting out of poverty and hiring a private investigator so that we can legally protect ourselves from the psychotic online harassment that we're both under, that would be sounds to me like you just enjoy whining. So it seems to be something that you just enjoy to do. It's like a pastime. I can't imagine what it must be like to be one of the haters one of the Reddit people. I genuinely cannot imagine what that must be like. How like it must be to constantly be like looking for the chance to do something evil, you know? I just can't imagine what that must be like. I can't imagine what it must be like to spend your time focusing, thinking, and like, I mean, like, I don't know what other word to use other than obsession. But like, I don't understand what would make a person care about my life so much that they watch all my stuff, hate comment, talk about me when they're not watching my stuff. Like, I'm genuinely like baffled by it still to this day. Like, I get it that it's a form of obsession. Like, it really is. Like, they see me beautiful, intelligent, jumping into piles of shit and still coming out smelling like a rose. And so they're like, oh, like, what makes her so special? And so they hate me for it. They hate me because I am a wonderful person with a wonderful fucking life, even in spite of all the things that happen around me. Life is still wonderful because I'm ultimately the arbiter of whether life is wonderful or not. Like, all I have to do is just decide that life is wonderful, and it is, you know? Nobody can take away from me my self-love. Like, there's nothing anyone could do to take that away. I'm egotistical, okay? I'm totally, I've got vanity on my side. There's nothing anyone could say to take away the amount of love that I have for myself. There's no way in hell anyone could bully me into doubting myself. I could doubt all of you. I could easily doubt all of you. I could easily doubt everyone around me. But you can never take away my personal belief in myself. And based on my own personal experience, anytime, and this is stuff that my family has commented on before, anytime I get something in my head, I do it. I decide I want to do something and I do it. Like, I'm such a stubborn asshole that I quit using opiates to spite myself. Okay, so like, we're talking about some next level, and it's not a matter of like self-control, it's literally spiteful. Hold on, Orly, I'm gonna come and get you. Go get my coffee. Out, out, back it up, back it up. The king of eating trash. You better back it up. Come on, let's go around. Come on, let's go around. Come on, let's go around. Good boy. But yeah, like, you can't take that away from me. You can't take away the things that I have seen with my own two eyes. You can't take away the things that I know to be true, like my connection and relationship with God. You can't take that away. Duchess! That's enough! So you can't take it away. You can't take that away from me. You can't take away my own personal life experiences. You could maybe, like I said, you could put doubts in my mind and make me question people. My life, so, and I've said this from the beginning, I'm a transparent person, and I have faith in humanity, that there are more intelligent people out there than there are stupid people, and that there are more people out there with common sense than there are without common sense. And so as long as I remain transparent, and, you know, authentic, you know, people will be able to see for themselves who I am or whatever, right? And if they can't, that's on them. There's nothing I can say or do. I would prefer people decide for themselves whether they believe something about me, like I prefer that they use their own experience, like they've watched my live streams, they're making a judgment based on what they have seen for themselves on a live stream, instead of believing what a little clip or like a bunch of little clips that were clipped together from like months and months and months, you know? What happens is people naturally go, nobody's crazy enough to like go through every single one of her live streams and edit all the parts where she's yelling together to make it look like, but yes, they really are. They really do have that much time. They really do. So, you know, like most of us with like intelligence and common sense, we think like nobody's crazy enough to go to all that trouble or do all that. So it must be true because nobody's going to go to these lengths, you know, like who does that? There must be a really good reason why. So, you know, the knee-jerk reaction is to believe what's being said. Also, people love drama. They will much rather believe something dramatic and gossipy about someone than they would just like, oh, this is a person who exists, who sometimes yells at her kids, sometimes she doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not as exciting or interesting. And another thing that I've realized is, especially with this woman, Crystal, she is severely jealous of me. She is so fucking jealous of me. She's on paper the same as me. You know what I mean? Like she's about 6 years older than me, but we're right about the same age. Both, you know, white girls, dreadlocks. We both do dreadlocks. We both were traveling and doing dreadlocks. And she literally, when I moved to Oregon, when I moved to Eugene in 2018, Crystal was scamming people at that time. And she would like add all these people who have dreadlocks. And then she would go through the loctician, like the stylist. She would go through and price them all. And then she would she literally has every dread maker blocked. Like, so nobody knows who she even is or that she even exists because she has everyone blocked. And she did that so that she can price gouge you and she can undercut your prices and steal all your clients. And you don't even know she exists because you don't just see her on the internet because you've been blocked. This is her MO. She does it with everybody. And I discovered what she was doing in 2018, and I didn't even try to out her. All I did was take photos of the job that she did that I received at my front door. And I said, this is why you do research on who you let touch your hair before you give them $1,000 fucking dollars. This is why. And she decided that I was public enemy number one at that point because I was catching on to her scam. And like how she was getting people to pay like $800 for their initial dreadlock installation and a maintenance, a follow-up maintenance. But because she's a traveling loctician, she's not going to be in fucking Billings, Montana all the time. You know, she doesn't always stay with Janice. But anyway, so you know, she's traveling and there's no guarantee that she will ever be in your area again, as far as she's concerned. But because of all that, that's when it all started originally. She went on a campaign to try and destroy my dread business. She went and like I had, you know, by that point I had been doing dreadlocks for about 8 years, and she had gone through all of my reviews online, and the 2 bad reviews that I had out of like the hundreds of good ones, she literally screenshot them, created fake Instagram accounts, okay, and then added all of my clients, all of my friends, all of my family, and then she made another fake Instagram called Heather Reeves Homewrecker, and she pretended to be the wife of an alleged client of mine. And she told everybody that I had broken up their marriage because I fucked her husband and they were together for 13 years and all this stuff. First of all, I have never in my life, never slept with a client. And FYI, I've been celibate for like 4.5 years now, so. But anyway, so this is the same woman who's doing this stuff to me now. the same woman. And this is from 2018. So she went on a campaign to destroy my life then. And because I didn't know how to handle that kind of onslaught, I was so caught off guard by her literal unhinged psychopathy, sociopathy, or whatever, sociopathic behaviors. I was so caught off guard by how like unhinged she was that I did the wrong thing. I hid from the internet. I had gotten PTSD from my messenger. Anytime my messenger would give me like boop, boop, I would have a fucking panic attack. So she's like literally, you know, it fucked me up. But that's how I know what to do now, you know? And that's why I know how to teach people. You know, like I know what not to do. I've done it. I've done both. I've done all different options. You know, this has been going on in my life for quite a while now. And she had just switched on to a new victim for a while. And now she's back on my shit. And like everything I'm saying can be proven. All you have to do is look up on the dreadlock pages. You'll see for yourself. You will also see for yourself all of her minions. But anyway, so I prefer to let people judge for themselves. I would rather you hate me because you have seen me for yourself and you've decided she's not for me. This girl's just not for me. That's no. Okay, I'm not for everybody. That's cool. But the whole hating someone because of what someone else said on the internet is just ridiculous. It's honestly, I really genuinely thought there were more good people out there than there seemingly are. But at the same time, to argue with myself. To play devil's advocate with myself, you know, people who are emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature are not going to go online and do that stuff. You know what I mean? Just in general. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to make videos about someone else. They're not going to chase someone down and try to convince the mainstream. You know, it says more about the person doing it than it says about the person who's being talked about, you know? You didn't. Breakfast was more like cake. Hannah kicked you out of the house. I know, you're being loud. She texted me. So what? It's because she wanted you to get out right now. You were waking the baby up. The baby, the baby is weaning. Whoa, watch out for the turds. She's weaning. The baby's still breastfed. So she's weaning her off of the nighttime booby. Elliot Marshall, put the bike down and come inside. I guess you don't want to go back out and play.
Elliot ate an apple.
So what? That's all sugar. He needs to eat protein. He needs to eat something that has amino acids. No. What the heck, Orly? What has been going on with you? All of a sudden you think that you can just come up and take people's food. No, dog. Outside. It's not for you. Come on, Elliot. Listen. Elliot, Okay, I guess Ryder's the one who decides whether or not you can do things, and Ryder's the boss. I get it. Nope, that's fine.
He's just talking to me. I want to be nice.
Okay, Betty, I understand. Excuse you. Ryder, give Elliot a few minutes to come in and eat and change his clothes, so that way he can go back outside and play with you. The more he puts it off, the longer it's going to be till he can come outside. Are you okay?
I am perfect.
Zip up.
Oh, by the way, Ryder, I love the socks you let me have. They were so comfortable last night.
Yeah, he really does love them.
They don't choose.
They're slippers.
You can rail right when you wake up.
Yep, they're slippers.
Yeah, but like, they all soft. They make it, if they have like stuff underneath, you can walk. Like outside. Remember last night in the house when I switched on the ground and they have grips on them. How did I was like dancing around.
You're still not in the house.
One of these round bumps.
Still not doing what you've been asked. I don't want to hear it when you're like, Mom, why can't I block? And you don't seem to be doing that. So I'm not going to be as willing
Did you like
to cooperate if you aren't.
no, I was like
The more you stall, the longer it is till you can do what you want.
like this? Yeah, kind of like, no, I was like, and I like fell and like get on my like side slash butt. Yeah. Side slash. It was when we were watching a turkey movie. Yeah. Do you remember it now?
Come on, let's go.
I didn't.
Shut the door. Ryder, he'll be out in just a few minutes, okay?
Well, I
Just give him a couple of minutes. Help him help himself. Please don't break the zipper, baby.
I thought that was this night. Yeah, it was last night. No, I thought it was this night.
Like 2 nights.
2 nights?
Okay, let's go.
Well, yeah, I did sleep last night, but yeah. Now my folks are
No!
out.
Why would you do that?
She's talking to the dog. Come on. We're outside.
He's
Outside.
literally trying to chew on the fucking blanket.
Outside. Outside or outside.
I mean, for breakfast, yeah, he eats
Outside.
eggs on a tortilla almost.
Money.
Shaun!
Where's money? Outside. No.
Hi, Shaun. I just saw your message in the Discord. Okay. Can you send me the link to this page on the Discord so that I can click on? I can't do it while I'm in the live, apparently. Like, I can only click on it and, like, view.
Wait. No. Money outside.
Elliot, honey, you need to start listening to your mother and doing your thing. I'll get it. I'll get it. Thank you.
You'll get it.
I'll take care of it. Yep.
How's there hair in the food? Always there's shriveled in
Because we have dogs. So
Why
there's
would it be in my
everything.
food?
Because it's everywhere. Dog hair. Please, I'm going to ask you one more time.
I'm trying to help you.
I don't want you to. I appreciate your help. I really do so much. But you know what I would appreciate even more? Is you doing what you were asked.
Yes,
For
she's going toward the
The
door.
400th time, please sit down and eat your breakfast.
But she's going out.
Sit down and eat your breakfast. Don't worry about her at all.
Can I have water at least?
Yep, there's water right there, but you can eat some food first. Because we
I'm
all know how that's going to go.
I'm literally swallowing my throat.
It doesn't sound like it.
This morning, when I swallowed, my
Oh,
throat
yeah.
burned.
Oh yeah, sweetheart, we're sick. We've had a cold and we've got like sinus infection. So at nighttime you get post-nasal drip, which makes the sinus area between your sinus and your mouth, that like back wall, it gets raw. Because boogers, just like how it makes your skin raw here, it'll make that skin raw too when there's a lot of cold air contact.
Can I tell you something? It was all down here, look. And there's food stuck in my throat. Can I watch break science?
No.
Come on.
I've had to ask you
Just for a little
no
bit.
less than 12 times to sit down to eat your breakfast today.
I'm
No
asking.
less. I know, and I was just asking.
I was in the middle of a conversation.
You were not. You started the conversation after you were told to, because the whole walk here, you knew what we were coming home for. So you decided to engage in that conversation to further put off the doing of the supposed aim. You can watch a movie though, or you can do some schoolwork. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards you doing schoolwork anyway, so we could just do that instead of tablet stuff. I don't mind. We can call Dad and we can do it together. Upcoming price change.
Price?
Shh. I don't pay for this shit. It's free through my self-service.
What you pay for?
I mean, yeah, but I don't.
Huh?
I don't pay for it.
I was gonna choose.
Look, it's Lego versions.
I've seen all.
No, you haven't.
I actually have.
You've
I've
seen the previews, maybe.
No, I've seen literally the entire show. I've seen the McQueen one. He's driving in dirt, and he's on a Lego car, and he has parts falling off him.
Do this. My Starlink is gonna get disconnected. No, it's on low service.
Wait, ours has the most Wi-Fi thing. You could have seen it. Don't close that out. Wait, not Amazon.
Why is there so many things loaded?
Because I was trying to keep close to the Amazon thing.
Alright, well, put on something that's downloaded already. Don't put on something that needs to use the service, because it's obviously, like, not working very well. No, the Reddit has protections, and they make it basically impossible for you to get any kind of legal recourse through them. They won't even, take the page down or anything like that.
Why is the water red?
I put one of their pets. And
I kind of like it.
it's not hydration. It's just liquid drink.
Look.
Yeah, but so that's why I have to get a lawyer, Gio. First of all, I have to find out. I have to be able to prove who's doing it. So I need a private investigator who specializes in digital forensics.
Ready?
I'm watching.
It's open. Chris, you're down there.
That's funny.
Look, here. He has no fenders. What the heck's up with that?
Since you're just a troll, you can go away. Hey, Heather.
Look what's wrong with him. Look. Look. Now.
What?
Look.
Give me just one moment.
At Ramon's body art. How's his buddy? Mom, it's
Oh.
hilarious. It's like absolute hilarious. Hey, Dad. Lunch, breakfast,
Yeah, what you eating?
egg roll. Not an egg roll,
Egg
but
roll?
And the roll-ups I make him for breakfast.
look, that's a horsefly on outside. What's
It is.
a grown?
Yeah, that's definitely a horsefly.
That's some water. Watch. Look.
Elliot, sweetheart.
Man, so I was just sitting here thinking, dude, I'm taking a walk right now. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I was just sitting here taking a walk, and I was thinking about you, and I was like, man, you know, if I had the choice between all the kids on the whole planet or Elliot, you know who I would pick?
Elliot. I said
I would
the
pick
same
Elliot.
thing last week.
So I just wanted you to know how special you are to me, man.
The only kid I would ever want to hang out with. The more I hang around other kids, the more I realize how lucky we are. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I get so caught up in the like stress of being, being the one responsible for everything that I don't like stop and take a breath. Like I don't smell the roses for a few. And then I stop and think about it, and like, or I'll be around another kid, or I'll see another parent interacting with their kid, and I will be like, golly, man, I am literally the luckiest mom on the planet. For real.
So what you got planned today, buddy?
Hold on a second.
Ryder.
I loved you, man. I'm gonna finish off this walk. I gotta stop and
I
check
don't
the
delete
mail.
comments.
I got a return or a refund this morning for the shower curtain because it says it was delivered to
I don't
the
delete
mailbox,
comments.
but it's just not there. So yeah, we're just not gonna get that shower curtain that I really wanted to get for us, unfortunately, because
They didn't.
the universe had a different idea for us.
They
so.
didn't send another one.
I thought you said it was coming yesterday.
I could have gotten them to send another one, but I was like, man, I'm just gonna do the refund. I don't know. Anyways.
Aww, you should have gotten.
I thought you
another
were
one.
getting one yesterday in the mail.
He was, but it wasn't.
No, well, it's supposed to. It says that it was delivered on Wednesday at 10:36 a.m. It says it was put in my mailbox, but there's nothing in my mailbox. There's no key for the big mailbox.
So then you report it.
Well, I did. I called Amazon and they said, oh, you have to wait 48 hours because sometimes it'll say delivered and then it won't show up for 48 hours, which makes no sense. But anyways, I waited the 48 hours, which was today. So I called this morning and they allowed me to get a refund.
Oh, there you go.
Unless they just forgot to put the key in there.
That's what I was thinking too. They maybe did that. And put it in the big, because
Geo, but they don't do
in our small mailbox
their actual planning like that on Reddit.
All right, bud, I love you, man.
Let me give you one
I'll
last
talk to you
thing.
here in a little bit, okay?
Next time you see the
They probably
mailman,
have a Discord and all
stop
kinds of stuff
him,
like
tell
that.
him, Hey, Did you perhaps arrive a
I'm gonna
shower
ask him
curtain
today.
and put it a big box for me, for
Yeah.
Josh, and put it inside the big containers because I didn't find a key in my mailbox.
Yep. I'm
And
gonna ask him today.
Guess what? You want to know the funny thing is?
What?
That you would just get your money back and you would still have the curtain.
Yeah, but he'd have to send it back. Ooh, that reminds me, I gotta send my old cell phone to Amazon.
Why?
Because I'm trading in my phone. Getting more money from Amazon than I am from the phone company.
Why don't you just give it to me?
Because I really need the money.
Excuse me? What if you get rid of the blue phone and let me have that phone?
So that phone is already traded in.
All right, bud. I love you.
Josh, did you get the iPhone thing done?
What iPhone?
Is your
The blue iPhone's here.
The update or whatever upgrade?
Upgrade? No, I've not upgraded. No.
Oh, they just released it on September 17th.
Oh, the new iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you check your email, you'll have an email in there where they're giving you the phone for free to upgrade. It might have just been for pre-order.
It's not the Pro. It's only the base model that they give you for free. It's lame. I want the Pro, and then I want the Max too this time because my vision's getting worse.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I got the Pro Max, so.
Yeah. Anyways.
I'm pretty sure that I got the Pro Max.
I just got this phone last year, so I don't even know if they would allow me to upgrade yet. So,
Yeah.
And I got it with the promotional deal, giving them my iPhone 12 or whatever it was.
Traded in already.
This phone is traded in with Amazon. That phone is traded in with Verizon.
So, anyways.
Wait,
right,
you
bud,
got
I love
this
you,
from
man.
Verizon?
I will chat with you a little bit
And
later.
then
I'll
you
give you a
got
call
that
and let you know
one
what
from
I find out
Amazon.
with the mailman, okay?
Okay.
All right, peace and triple. Love you, dude.
Peace and triple.
Peace and triple.
Hey, behave. Get some stuff done today, okay? You know what I'm talking about.
Peace
All
and
right,
triple.
love you, man.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
Mom,
What?
I was just thinking,
Bum, bum, bum.
what if you let me have that phone? Is it already traded in?
No, honey, I'm sorry, but you cannot have a phone.
You said that I could get a phone maybe when I'm 10.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Years ago. Years
No,
and years and years and years
That's not true.
It is. It is.
Mm-mm.
It is. It is. It is. Oh, look.
We're not going to do that.
Pause it. Pause it.
Ooh. Okay. I don't like Samsung. Orly, chill out.
Look.
Whining is not going to change your situation. I'm so sick of sitting on my hair. Mm-hmm. What?
Keep looking.
What am I looking for?
Watch.
Well, tell me what I'm looking for. What am I watching out for? Here comes Ryder and you haven't eaten your breakfast.
Yes?
Yeah, and you need to eat your breakfast. Yes? He is halfway done with his breakfast.
He's talking.
I don't know, I heard him. Yeah, it is.
Look.
It's 1008.
One looking like an absolute monster truck. But he did run over cars.
Yeah. That's my best friend's kid. Oh, I'm so sick of sitting on my hair. That was a cool move. Did you guys see that? How my hair did that? Baby, please don't. The air mattress. It's already low. Don't do that, Poppy.
Is that? I think that's Duchess.
It's Orly. Just ignore it. You just focus on eating and don't pay attention to anything out here for a few minutes. Ugh. Coffee like makes everything dry and sticky. My mouth.
Water.
All right, guys. Look. I'm gonna give you the water. 1 second. All right, guys. Write this down. Dragonfly, it's my book. It's literally mine. So, I want you guys to screenshot. What was that? I want you to screenshot this. Screenshot this page. Oh, Sarah, I'll get it out of the thing there. Screenshot this page.
Look.
And I want you guys to cut those out in little pieces of paper. Write them on Post-it notes. And then you take these and you put one Post-it note for each highly visible, heavy traffic area in your home.
Look.
Okay?
Look.
So you baby, I've seen that like 37 times now. I know. Baby, I literally told you, you will love this. Didn't I say you'd love it?
It's
Didn't I say you'd love it? Yes,
Keep
ma'am.
watching.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep watching.
Yes,
Keep
ma'am.
watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Look. Look.
Yes, ma'am.
Look. No.
Say yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what?
Keep watching.
I'm trying to engage too.
It glitches and
Let's-
it shows the cars.
Yeah. Like it's a
Upside down.
yeah. That's what happens when you used to turn the dial. Whenever it would change to the next channel,
Flip the stuff
it
up.
would it would do weird shit. Okay, so let's do journal prompts together. All right, this is like one of the most important ones, so I made it first. But write this down. Ooh, Dragonfly. So this book is about online harassment and the like how to not basically crumble and fold like to bullying, both online and in person. The other one, I'll get it, hold on. But I also got Lean Into the Cringe done as well. So this is the one that you should definitely get. And the hardcover edition has a workbook. The back, like half of it is a workbook and half of it is like reading material. But the big thing, like you could call this basically like a self-help workbook, I guess, because everything is to engage with you. From the page 1, I'm asking you questions. I want you to write your answers out. Ryder, sweetheart, please don't just sit outside and do that. I'm doing work right now. Elliot will be out as soon as he finishes his breakfast. All right, just don't sit outside and honk the horn, please. But so anyway, from page 1, you know, I'm engaging with you and I'm asking you questions. So the paperback and the Kindle version do not have all the, like the habit. So I have habit trackers, and then there's 31 days of journal prompts and like 6 months of like coming back to it journal prompts. Like
it's just that you're
every month you ask yourself.
Siri that entire time.
Because you pressed the button?
I didn't press the button. Something weird happened when I lifted this up and it said syndrome.
Weird. Why is everyone being like whining and honking and like, what the fuck? Is it because I'm trying to talk about something that I'm passionate about? So everybody has to be like getting my attention now? It's because is that it? Because Jesus fucking Christ. I get so easily overstimulated, like sometimes I have to like remind myself that it's me, it's not them, it's me. You know, I could not get reactive to it. It's just very difficult. It is very difficult to be a human and in real time make mistakes and correct them. Like, you know. Anyways, so let's do a bold. It just goes to show how kind people actually are. Someone just messaged me. Someone's been sending me screenshots from the Reddit, and I just told them today, like, please don't send me stuff from the Reddit anymore. Like, I don't go to the Reddit for a reason. It's not my business what they have to say about me. It's literally none of my business what anyone's opinion of me is. It's just not. And so I said, please don't message me that anymore. And instead of being like, oh shoot, okay, yeah, no problem, I'll only tell you if it's like serious or like whatever. It's just like, okay, alrighty, have a good one then. Like, obviously your intent wasn't pure because you got very upset there. That's like the nice guy who asks you on a date who you're not interested in, you turn them down for a date, and now you're the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not actually how nice people behave. So you're not actually the nice guy. Anyway, so let's do a bold goal setting challenge together. You're done? Oh, take this and put it in the kitchen. Oh, time out. Hold on. Pause. 1 moment. Here's some skivvies. Here's some shorts. Ooh! That was gross. It's not funny. It's not funny. Don't do it again. Don't do it on purpose. That shirt is so small on you. These still fit you?
No.
Okay. It is.
Get a pair of boxers. Like boxers I was wearing yesterday.
Well, I don't know if I have boxers for you, babies. The laundry's in
They're
the
in the
dryer.
backpack.
The laundry is in the dryer.
Where's my red backpack?
It's over there. By the front door.
It's in there.
It's right there by the front door.
I heard you. I said it's in there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the backpack being inside or something. I don't know.
Why do you think I said it's in there?
I don't know, babe. My brain is like, I'm thinking of this still. I was doing something, you know? So like my brain is trying not to forget what I was doing. And
this
so
kind of
I'm only halfway actually doing this. So, you know, I kind of need you to like be a little bit independent.
Too big.
It's gonna be big. It's obviously mine.
I don't want to wear it.
But I want you to.
I don't.
Well, that's nice, but you gotta have some long sleeves on. it's really chilly still. When it starts to warm up, in a little bit, then you can... See, you're cold.
I'm only cold because I have cold underwear on.
Elliot.
And cold shirt on. Cold.
Is that the only shirt you have on? No, you have on the same shirt you were wearing before underneath. Here, wear this then.
No!
Until you start to get warm again. I found his Hershey Kiss too.
I want it.
Put on sneakers.
It's inside.
Put on your
I
Keds.
can't find my Vans.
They're in here.
My Vans?
Mhm. Yeah, I'll get you some socks.
Not Keds.
Whatever. They're the same thing as Keds.
No.
They really are. I promise. They really are. I promise.
Difference is that one is a
They
very
look. Yeah. Listen,
expensive
I get it. I get it. I get it.
and one is very
I get it.
stupid cheap.
Hey,
Help me.
come on now.
It won't even go
I'm
on
getting
fully
your
because
socks.
of this
I'm getting your socks. I'm getting your
This
socks.
stupid shirt won't let this stupid thing go on.
Okay, leave it like that.
It's uncomfortable.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, here, give me that arm then.
Hold it.
I'll just fix it.
No, hold the sleeve.
I will. Just put it back on. I'll fix it right now. It's so much easier to do it this way.
No, it'll be harder.
Elliot, why must you argue with me about
I'm not arguing.
everything?
I'm saying the truth.
But you aren't, because I can. See, you're cold.
I'm on the cold.
I just wish you would stop denying that you're actually, like, cold when I can see you being cold. I can see your lips are a little blue. Like, I can see you're cold. And you won't let me put you on warm clothes. You want to argue with me and just wear summer clothes when we're headed straight into winter. Here, let's get your Vans. Please don't cough on my head. You have food in your mouth. Thank you. Ow. Your little popsicle just jabbed me in the eyeball. Ah! Alright. It was funny the first time. It was funny the first time.
I want you to
Please be careful, don't knee me in the nose. It's not funny. Do not try to knee me in the face.
Vans, now, Vans.
Sir,
Vans.
do you think you could ask me with a little bit of, like, respect, maybe?
Wow.
Ma'am, would you do me the honor of getting my sneakers?
Why halfway in this?
And hey, this is, serious? Okay, you listening? I want you to stay out of any water. Do not get wet. Do not go in the pond. Do not go in the pool.
What if we're
Do not play in the hose.
What if we're cleaning her clothing?
Do not clean the car. Maybe stay off the water.
Is Adam gonna be here soon?
No, he has to do a job today, and we're probably, I'm trying to let you hang out with him as much as possible. So I'm kind of like stalling, basically, a couple days. Please be careful. Oh man, that sounded like ripping. Wait, you forgot the plate! Thank
I
you!
don't need to bring the
Bring the plate into the kitchen, that's how it works. If you could check and see if the ask Hannah if the dishwasher is dirty. If it's dirty, put it in the dishwasher. Okay, so let's do a journal prompt. All right, so this is, you do 12 of these. Okay, so set one bold goal for the month that scares you but excites you. Break it down into manageable steps and then take action each day. So for the year, do 12 monthly goals that are things that you want to do but you're kind of afraid to do. And just set it up so that you break it down into steps. Like, okay, in order to take this action, there are some things that I need to do. So maybe speaking publicly will be month 12, and everything that you do leading up to month 12 can be speak to a stranger in public, call and do a customer service phone call, and, you know, get the call to Verizon done that I need to do that I've been putting off forever. You know what I mean? Like, start small, but let each thing that you do each month build on the next, you know, like, so you can use each month as a stepping stone to conquer these incredibly difficult things that are actually not that difficult. We're just allowing ourselves to get in our own way. And that's why you have to lean into the cringe, because like when, you know, calling customer service, you're like, ugh, last thing I want to do is knock on someone's fucking door without calling first or texting them from the driveway, you know? But you've got to try. The point is to lean in, to be your best self, and just absolutely to spite yourself. You know? Don't let you get in your own way like that. Fucking being neurodivergent is hard enough, you know, with everyone else up our asses and in our way. Don't be your own worst enemy. Now, okay, here are the steps. So, set one bold goal for the month that scares you but excites you. Break it down into manageable steps and take action each day. Steps. Day 1. So, you know, this is for the entire month. So I've got it broken down into steps for the whole week or the whole month, for each week of the month. So on day 1, identify the goal and write it down. You've done it. Day 2 through 7, break the goal into weekly tasks and complete one task each day. Day 8 to 14, confront any fears that arise and push through that resistance. I mean, that's kind of like a getting to the point. So as you're writing down, or like you're starting to lean into your like cringy self, you're going to have fear. I mean, that's like the biggest component, and that's ultimately what's stopping you from like leaning into the cringy things. If you write down what it is about that thing that scares you, it will help you to realize the childhood thing that happened to you that makes it so you find it so difficult today to do the thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting stoned, or I'm stoned, but Woo! Cool. I wonder if this would reach. Well, so see, the thing is though, Emily, those are situations that you can navigate once you have fully leaned into the cringe and embraced your awkward. Like, no longer will the things that your family thinks, says, or does, that it won't affect you. They'll do the thing where they say the like snotty thing, underhanded comment, but it's not going to trigger you. See, the thing is that people pushing your buttons, like someone coming along and just finding your button and pressing right into it, that is a you problem. That's not a them problem. Why is the button there to begin with? Why would you give yourself a button that someone could use to control you? You know what I mean? So if you are insecure about something, the comment is going to bother you. So you need to lean into the cringe, the thing that you didn't want to face. You need to lean into that and find out why it is that makes you insecure. Why does it bother you at all? You know, like what happened in your life that makes it so you're sensitive to those types of comments. And as you become more authentically your true self, you will become completely unfuckwithable. No one can say anything that's going to hurt you because you literally know who you are, what you're about, and what does it matter? The comments. Like, if you wouldn't take gardening advice from somebody, why would you listen to them talk badly about you? Or why would you take anything they said serious? You know? It just doesn't make sense to me. And So only through becoming very close with yourself, only through facing your own cringe, because like, let's just be real, the reason why we get secondhand embarrassment and stuff like that is because we can empathize, right? And we can feel the feelings, right? If you are making it so that you have practiced facing a sudden cringe, then when something cringy or something unpleasant or whatever suddenly appears in your space, it's not going to affect you. It's kind of like how you take when you're I don't, if you deal with horses, you'll know what I'm talking about, but the reason you take your horse to spook training is so that when you're on a ride, something doesn't spook your horse and the horse doesn't throw you off and leave you dangling from your stirrups, you know? So it's the same thing. You have to take baby steps with things that make you embarrassed, things that make you cringe. You have to, like, little baby bites to build up an immunity so that you can then do things like pick your nose and your boogers on the internet. Like, I literally do not give a shit what anyone fucking thinks about me. At the end of the day, I know who I am. The people who are like right here around me in person and shit like that, they know who I am. And that's literally all that matters. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I decide how I feel. I'm in control of my feelings. Nobody can do anything to me and hurt me inside. You may hurt me financially. You may hurt me by, showing me quicker than I would have found out on my own who somebody actually is. So, like, for example, my neighbors who, who are in the Reddit and stuff like that, all that did was let me see what kind of people they are a lot faster than I ever would have seen on my own. So, thank you. It's, I don't consider and also another thing that I've also realized with the whole thing is that every time they are successful in causing problems in my life, it always lines up perfectly with the thing that I'm doing needing to change. And like, for example, when they mass reported me and fucked up my algorithm, so now I don't get any more than 30 people in my chat ever, even though I was getting 600 plus, like literally a week before. It coincided with this transition that I'm in right now with moving and stuff like that. And if I was still doing those types of numbers, when my power supply died, somebody would have given me the money to fix it. And if someone had given me the money to fix it, I would have been home on the night that those 4 men broke onto my property. I would have been there. And so God has my back, dude. God has my back. So like, if ever they're successful in doing something to seemingly hurt me, it's actually, I'm not listening to God somewhere in my life. And because I'm not listening to God and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, God is going to redirect me. And sometimes it might be a little bit painful. Redirection is uncomfortable, especially when you're like, la, 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 la. Oh, I'm going that way. It can be startling. Sometimes it can be painful physically or emotionally, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is still something that was supposed to happen. And that's just all there is to it. Oh yeah, I know. I read a lot of Marcus Aurelius. It's a little bit too stoic for me. I miss so much. That's crazy. Yes, Carrie, that's exactly what I do. But that's first and foremost, I have faith in God. And second, I have faith in myself. Like, you guys don't understand, like, what you guys see here, and like, this is some of the best situations, like, I've had in my life. Like, I've been through some fucked up shit. Like, I spent the first probably 25 or so years of my life like an actual victim to serious abuse, and I would put myself in situations where people were abusive to me because I was not able to, first of all, I didn't have any boundaries. I didn't understand boundaries. And I also did not understand that like toxic manipulative behavior was not normal, and that's not actually the way people are. And when I realized all this right around 30 years old, and I started to have boundaries, I started to have self-love, I realized that holy shit, I'm 30 years old and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know anything. And I am so excited because that means I can learn. That means I have somewhere like wow, the world is so vast. There's so much here. There's so many things to do, you know? And then I got pregnant and had Elliot. And it just, the possibilities are so fucking endless. Like, it doesn't matter if you are, can they play on the iPad? Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. But when I turned 30, I realized like, holy crap, like I am so naive or ignorant, or like, I don't want to say stupid because I definitely have never thought of myself as stupid, but I was like, wow, ignorant, I guess. You don't know half of what you thought you knew. And like, you literally thought you knew it all. You know, like what in the heck? Like, huge, like, moment that happened. And I realized that, you know what's a lot more fun than walking on eggshells trying to please people who are like grumpy, is literally not giving a fuck. Like, actually just not giving a shit. Like, people are gonna either like you or they're not, okay? There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to happen exactly the way it's going to happen, no matter what you think, say, or do. And like, you are not in control of people's misperceptions and wrong assumptions. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot predict them, and you cannot maneuver through them. So there's literally no point. There's absolutely no point in doing that. Your best bet is to just be who you are. And like, obviously this goes without saying, like a good person, like lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, you know, that kind of shit is like off the table. Like, we don't do those things around here. You know, transparency is the way to stay honest. Like, just be flat out open about everything. You know what I mean? And that's basically how I keep myself sane, is I just don't keep secrets ever. And so then I don't ever have to worry about lying or being manipulative, because this is exactly how it is. Like, I'm just going to say it how it is. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. Emily, you're fortunate that you're hearing these things at 24 years old, I'm telling you, because it took so much life I missed out on by being afraid to try things or waiting for someone else to do them first before I like jumped in. Like, it is scary being the tester for the tribe, but it is also a necessary job. So if you just like, I will never understand why people are afraid of failure. Like, I don't necessarily, like, if this doesn't make me rich, so what? You know what I mean? Like, so what? I fucking did it though. I did it all on my own. You know what I mean? I fucking got it. I got it published. You know what I mean? I got it published. I wrote a fucking book. I wrote a book and I got it published, and I have it in my physical hands. So this means more to me in my heart than making money off of it. I did it. And even if it sucks, it's my first one. I don't give a shit. The ones that come after this will be better, you know? Because the more I understand my own style, the more I figure out my own flow and how I like the more I create this type of content, the more I'm going to go, oh, well, I really like the way that that worked out, but I don't really like the way that that worked out. You know what I mean? So there's only one way to find out these things, and that is by just doing it, just trying it, just jumping in and seeing if it works. You know, and it's not always going to work. It's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine and perfect. There's going to be failure. You're going to have people that don't like what you're doing. But there is absolutely nothing you can do about that. You know, you just have to focus on you. You just be your true, authentic self. You lean into the cringe. And oh, that's another thing. So, I know another reason why people don't like me is because I am so unapologetically cringeworthy. Like, I don't care. And I'm doing just fine. And people live their lives trying to like avoid cringe. Like, people want to live in a world that is comfortable all the time. But that's not life. Life is not meant to be comfort. Like, chasing comfort is an addiction. And that's actually how people get stuck in situations where like, oh my God, I could never do that. You live without electricity. I could never do that. You have a wood burning stove. I could never do that. You don't have water. I could never. Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can do it. You won't do it because you are not comfortable being uncomfortable. And I'm not afraid of being uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't scare me to be uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable plenty. It's irritating, it's frustrating, but I can do it. And, you know, whenever I'm uncomfortable, I get pretty fucking motivated to get comfortable. You know what I mean? So only in places like, and that's like another thing, like boredom is the mother of all invention. You know, like whenever my kid says he's bored, I say, good. Maybe you'll invent something. You know, like we need to be navel gazing more than we do. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So every time that these people think that they are successfully doing harm to me, they're not. You cannot take away my self-love. There's nothing you can do about that. You could literally kill me, murder me, but you will never take away my self-love. I know who I am. I know what my intentions are. I know where my heart is. And I have seen firsthand how these people are. You know, like I'm experiencing firsthand the harassment and the onslaught, just the negativity. You know, I actually have been wondering lately that like I must be actually like heaven sent. You know what I mean? Like I must be an actual angel or something. Like there's something energetically that is very pure about me, and I'm pretty sure that it's my authenticity. I read recently that authenticity has a higher frequency than even love. Authenticity is the highest frequency that human beings can emit. And so I'm thinking that authenticity is Christ-like energy. And I think that is why I have so many like demons, you know, like actual dark-hearted, like evil people who are out to get me. You know, I genuinely believe that. And it's funny because they think they feel so justified in their behavior. It's like, oh, Elliot is being abused. He's being abused. When was the last fucking time anyone even heard me yell at Elliot? Like really, you know? And so it's obvious that by now, like so the reason why Elliot was getting yelled at and I was in meltdown mode was environmental. It was my situation. My situation is completely different. And so life is wonderful. And that's why they've gone on overdrive. Like the last few days, they've been trying to contact all my family members. They're saying, okay, guys, so everybody knows, right, that since February, I'm selling my property, I'm selling the bus, and I've been planning on moving for months, right? Everybody knows this. this person says that they gave me money through YouTube. They gave me money through YouTube to winterize my bus so that I could stay in the bus all winter. And that doesn't make any sense. And apparently I blocked them. I'm hiding from them because I owe them money. And let's see what else. And I apparently snuck them onto my property and they were living at my house. When did that happen? I've been live streaming my daily life for literally a year and a half. I don't have men around. Yeah, the devil is trying hard. Yeah, that's true. Good, Emily. Thank you. Exactly, Nikki. That's exactly the thing. Is like I do not. That was one of the that was like one of the hugest things during my meltdown process. Is like I get so frustrated. I literally don't know what to do. So I cry and I yell and I stomp my feet, you know. But like I don't understand sometimes why my son does not behave, like doesn't listen, or he'll like I'll say, please, under no circumstances touch that poison. And he will literally go right over to it and touch. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, what are you doing? You know? And then I'm already in like I'm in a place where I'm having to, you know, exert physical energy to perform tasks to keep us alive. And it's the middle of summer. We're hot as fucking hell. We don't have running water, so we can't cool down. We can't take a bath. We can't do anything except for literally sit there in misery. I don't have air conditioning. I don't have enough electricity to run air conditioning. It's just everything about that whole shit was a recipe for disaster. And I was saying that the entire time. I don't like how this is. I don't like the way I'm acting. I don't like the way our dynamic is. I need to get us off of this property ASAP. That's what I was saying the entire time. I'm gonna go take down those tents. Maybe next time you see me, maybe, just maybe, I'll be in a new place. Who knows? Anyways, I love you guys. And look for my next long form video. Thanks, Nikki. I really appreciate you. And see, that's another thing is that you're the kind of people, you know, just in general, that like I'm doing this for to begin with, is that people who are curious and open and also logical, you know, like I am a human being, okay? I have good moments and I have bad moments. I'm not perfect, but I am not ashamed of being human. I'm not ashamed of acting like a human being. And if anyone has, like, it's baffling to me how people, one, expect perfection from just a regular person on the internet. Like, they expect 100% perfection. And if you deviate from that perfect, you know, whatever, then you're an evil person. Like, not a person who's making mistakes and like learning in real time. Like, a lot of people, like first-time parents and things like that, you know, they have the benefit of doing that, like privately, learning, making mistakes, fucking up, and not having people dissect your shit, right? But people like me are allowing you to observe and learn with me. That's the point. You're learning from my experience. You are gaining something from me, right? So shouldn't there be mistakes and then correcting those mistakes and doing better, knowing better, doing better, you know? Like, if my situation changes completely and everything is still exactly the same, okay, I get it. That's a personality trait. But my my aggression, anger, frustration, whatever you want to call it, is 100% environmental. If my home is in utter chaos and I don't have my basic needs met, I'm not going to be my best self. I'm in survival mode. How can I be a nurturing person when I can't even like squeeze a drop of nurturing out of myself? That's times like that we need our community to rally around us. And like, when you make mistakes, you should be held accountable for them, but you should also, like, we should move on. Like, you can't keep posting the same 3 fucking clips and saying that I'm doing this now. That's not how life works. You cannot, these people cannot take any kind of recent content at all and prove how Elliot is being abused. You know what I mean? It just, why continue if it's because Elliot is so abused? If your harassment is because Elliot is in danger, then why does it continue when Elliot isn't here? Actually escalate. Why does it get worse when Elliot isn't here? Doesn't make any sense. Right, so that's the thing, guys, is if you lean into the cringe and you become unfuckwithable, your boundaries will be strong too. That's another thing, actually, that I want to read you real quick. Hold on. And then I gotta go. Bonus chapter. Building healthy boundaries and navigating conflict. Oh, Heather. When you write your own books, you mess up. Did I just completely forget to put that part in the book? Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. So I did put it there, but I didn't put it here. Oh my god, did I switch up the 2 books? Did I accidentally put the leaning into the cringe one into the other one? And the... Oh my god, I think I did. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I fucking did. I totally did. I totally did. Good fences make good neighbors. Yes, they do. So when you start to like lean into the cringe and become your most true self, and you start to no longer be cringed out by things, people are going to notice. And when they start to notice, they're going to test your boundaries. They're going to see if their usual tactics are going to like continue to work on you. And inevitably when that happens, you're going to be a different person. You know, you're going to handle that interaction in a different is kinder, different is more understanding. But because, say, you notice toxic things about people, maybe you pull back a little bit. You don't engage as much in conversing with someone because you're picking up on subtleties that you maybe didn't notice before. But now that you are aware of your own actions, you're picking up on the actions of other people. And you're like, hey, wait a minute. Like, weird. You know? So, yay, you found a book! I have to edit some stuff in the book, so if you buy the copy of the book, let me know, and I will send you another copy for free once I fix it, and then I will sign the copy that's got the mess-ups in it, because that will be like a super valuable first edition one day. I wish that I didn't have to live in a fancy home or have fancy cars in order for people to take my advice on like being a better person. You know, I wish more people were willing to listen. Anyways, I'm gonna charge my phone. I'm gonna record some video. I got so much shit to do. It's gonna be a day. So I love you, and I will see you later. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a surprise for you when I come back.